I'm fucking not, dude. No, I'm not gonna wear 100 shirts. This is not gonna do it. It's just I don't know where that came from. I don't know. Oh, we might have bad bit rate today. It's raining like a motherfucker. I don't know if you've seen any of the tweets. I don't know if any of you don't live in LA, keep up with LA Twitter culture. But it's raining like fucking. I think it's ridiculous. I think there's a social contract you enter when you go to live in LA. And it's that, yes, the traffic will suck. Yes, everything will be expensive. But it'll be 72 and sunny year round. That's like the contract. That's the agreed upon deal. Is that if you move to LA, you get two shitty things, but you get one great thing. But it's been nothing but rain. It's been fucking shit. It's been raining all year. Big Weather Channel fucking up this whole... Yeah, exactly. Shit, you're right. My bad. I'll turn the weather off. I know you're joking, but on the off chance you are God. On the off chance God watches my channel and their name is Landlord Duke, or you're some sort of weather warrior, please do turn the rain off. Please do. Because I'm annoyed with it. It's bothersome. I get bad bit rate. The internet gets worse. Netflix buffers. Nobody can drive. Hey, Atrioc, I'm stuck at the Burbank airport for 5 hours tomorrow. If you feel like picking me up and grabbing some glizzies, can you at least stream early praise? During those 5 hours, I'm busy. Fuck, I would have loved to. Damn it. What a terrible timing. If it was any other 5 hours, I would have loved to drive down to the Burbank airport, pick you up, and grab some glizzies. But unfortunately, I am busy. Pre-committed. Unfortunate. Would you rather wear 100 shirts or drink 100 cups of coffee? I guess 100 shirts won't hurt me. You know what I'm saying? I won't. I'll physically be fine. I don't like coffee. I don't know if you guys know that about me. don't really enjoy coffee. I don't know if you picked up on that from my many statements to the contrary. Team, why are we so stuck on the shirts thing? That's a great question. I'd love to know more. I'd love if you could elaborate. Team, we're all on the same team, right? We're a team. Why are we stuck on the shirts thing? I'm not going to wear 100 shirts. Would you rather eat 100 shirts or eat 100 Wetzel's pretzels? Eat? I'll eat I love Wetzel's pretzels. I eat 100 Wetzel's for free. I think I could make a video where I ate 100 Wetzel's pretzels. I think it would be really bad for me. I think it'd be really bad for me, but I would easily do it. Again, I'm a Wetzel warrior till I die. And one day, as God is my witness, I will own a Wetzel's pretzels. By the way, thank you so much to Ruler Death for the 24 months, 2 years. 2 years, thanks for all the marketing, the streams, and the good moments. You're my second favorite streamer. Thank you. I'll take it. I'll fucking take it. Thank you for the 2 years. Blonde Bombin, thank you for the 6 months. Bomb-proof spy, thank you for the 6 months. Longtime YouTube lurker, just keep up the great work. P.S. I'm watching in the Sigma tank. I don't believe it. Proof. Picture proof, bomb-proof spy. I'll give you a 1 month VIP if you prove right now you're wearing the Sigma tank. Because we sold so few of those, I just don't believe you. You're a 6 month sub and you bought the Sigma tank 3 years ago. I don't buy it. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think the maths. Would you rather be at the airport in Burbank with 100 shirts or a suicide vest? I would not want to wear a suicide vest at the airport. And I think you're on a watch list now. Atrioc, interesting anecdote. I think you'd find interesting. Okay. Your opener's crazy because you called it an interesting anecdote that you think I'd find interesting. Just say interesting once. My parents split not long ago. I'm sorry to hear that. And now my mom is jumping back into the workforce after years. But she's leaning on me to guide her through today's job market. She's treated like a new Gen Z employee. And I have to be explaining why switching jobs for better pay is a thing and why just walking into a place for an interview isn't the norm anymore. Your mom has you as like a Gen Z job whisperer and she's going back to work and you're giving her advice? I kind of feel bad for her. You know, I don't have no idea how much you're giving. Well, I wish her luck. I wish her luck. Godspeed and bless. Switching jobs for better pay is a thing, but like you should get the job first. You know, I wouldn't even be thinking about that till later. Hey, Big A, can you wear 100 shirts and 100 pants and then wear a jumpsuit covered in glue and have Germa roll you around like Katamari Damacy? I actually already did that. It's crazy. I wish you hadn't suggested it because I already did that for fun yesterday. Didn't even stream it. I just did that. That's just like a fucking fun Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? Now that you mention it, I should have streamed it. But not everything in life should be content is the takeaway. I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but sometimes you just do things with friends for the fun of it. Atrioc, you literally just fixed my AirPods. Let's go. I didn't do shit. I don't want credit. I didn't fix shit. And if I did fix your AirPods, you owe me money. You owe me the going rate for AirPod repair. Okay? I don't do it for free. You owe me money. I'm not sure why he's always pulling up these comments and letting other bangers just go past. What bangers do you have in mind that I'm missing, Nixon? Let's look at your chat history. What bangers? Yours was, yo, what's up, my favorite tax cheat? I even called that out. What? There's nothing else is the banger, dude. You don't have any other. What is the Atrioc to money's conversion rate? It's super duper duper high, but nobody with any business sense would ever convert their Atrioc. Nobody would do that. Atrioc, do you want to talk about what happened with Rooster Teeth? I have no fucking idea. I heard they disbanded. Rooster Teeth hasn't been something I've cared about or known about since Red vs. Blue like 20 years ago. I know they've been limping along, but I don't know. I'm not that eight. You were a big RVB fan? Not really, but I like the highlights. You know, I'd like to watch them on YouTube, watch some jokes. Would you rather eat 1 Bitcoin or gift 2,000 subs? If I don't eat the Bitcoin, do I get to keep it? Because I could just do the math on this, right? And it would be better to keep the Bitcoin, I think. If I don't get to keep it, well, then yes, I'll eat the 1 digital currency. I'll eat the Bitcoin. That's fine, dude. That doesn't. I did it right there. Yum yum yum. I'm crunching and munching. I guess it'd be fun to eat someone else's Bitcoin. Do you know what I'm saying? Like get a crypto bro who just like made a bunch of money on Bitcoin and then just start eating his Bitcoin in front of him until he loses all his cash and he's freaking out. That'd be kind of fun. And it increases the value of all other Bitcoin. So, would you rather burn $2 trillion or put on 100 shirts for a stream? Hey, man.
Why are you still talking about shirts?
They don't shut up about 100 shirts. Oh, new headphones. New headphones. New headphones. New headphones. New headphones. Finally out of your Balatro dungeon.
Wait, what do you mean? Oh, yeah, I'm going to work now.
Yeah, I'll go work. Get back to work. All right. Yes.
It's like a Zac Efron picture.
What's the thing they say on Thanksgiving?
Or Balatro. Yeah. Oh wait.
What is the Thanksgiving joke? How's the little gamer out of their dungeon?
Oh. Yeah, I guess.
Man, we've been playing a lot of Balatro, as the chat is
I
aware.
have because the black deck is very hard for me, but I just want to beat it with the black deck.
Yeah, that's fun. Are you trying to do like hall difficulties or just?
Well, I want to unlock all the decks.
So
you need to beat each starter
hey,
deck.
I'm aware. I'm kind of a Balatro pro.
Then what are you asking?
You don't need to explain it to me. All right, I've already been there, done that, uninstalled it, bought the T-shirt.
I'm confused. Like you beat 820 with all 4 characters?
No, I didn't do that, but I did. Once I beat the last difficulty, I was like, all right, I should probably stop playing this game. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Who do you
Yeah,
think can hold your breath longest?
You. I can't hold it very long.
You want to try?
No, I'm gonna get like a headache.
I win by default, chat. I win by default. Do you even have 100 shirts?
Asking about shirts.
Do I have 100 shirts? Probably.
I think you did before the clean out.
We did a clean out recently and got rid of all my old crap shirts I never wear.
Okay, I came here for the chicken walking tour and I got it.
You got it. Mission accomplished. Enjoy the Balatro. I'm
No,
gonna work. I'm gonna work. No, I'm gonna work.
That's me.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
Yeah. Did you tell him I was wearing bolt and I got a bolt?
Oh, yeah. We had friends over today and played a little Magic, and she was wearing a lightning bolt t-shirt at the same time as she randomly drew a lightning bolt. It was very apropos.
It was crazy.
100 shirts equals
like
100%.
Same art, too.
They get it. I get it.
No, they don't get it.
All right, babe.
Okay.
Speaking of Balatro, whip it out, buddy. Don't say whip it out, buddy. And I'm done with Balatro. I did it. I fucking, all I wanted to do was beat the highest difficulty. I did it. Now what the fuck's the point? I can't get fucking excited about the idea of just playing for endless over and over. I want a goal. I want a mission. I want a thing. Yes, I beat Orange Steak. I did it with the yellow deck. I beat all the difficulties with the yellow deck, which is plus $10. And then I said, okay, I'm done. And then I uninstalled because I was just playing to play. Bro needs a crumb of excuse to dump 10,000 into Balatro. Yeah, I mean, I need to tell myself not to, because I'll just grind it. You know, I'm a grinder. Once I find a game that clicks with me, I'll grind it forever. And I was grinding Balatro, and I did 30 hours in 2 days, and I was like, all right. Thank you for the 42 months of glizzy gobbling, Alex Crouch. You thought that would be a great message for 42 months. Fraud deck that's like beating A20 on Watcher. It's not real. I beat A20 on all 3. Your petty attempt to draw me back in is not effective. All right. In fact, I think it would be way easier to do it on the red and black deck. I think that's probably the easiest deck. There's 4. No, but I'm not counting the Watcher because I actually didn't do that one. I did the other 3. Did you take profits on Nvidia yet? Don't pocket watch, little bro. Don't pocket watch me on my profits, dude. I'm just going to sit here until Nvidia's worth $8 trillion and it swallows up all other companies and it hits the moon and back and around, and then I'll sell. Everyone knows this is what normal growth looks like. Okay? This is what healthy, sustainable, normal growth over time looks like, which means I have no worries. The more vertical it is, the more sustainable it is. 108,000% up since when I joined. You can just say we have diamond hands. Yeah, sure. I mean, diamond hands is a really... I am joking right now, but I also want you to know that diamond hands is a scam created to make you hold and be exit liquidity for people that want to trade against you. Diamond Hands and Apes Together Strong and HODL and To the Moon and all of that are psychological tricks designed to make you make dumber decisions. I just want you to I want you to know that. I want you to internalize it. I want you to feel that. Wag me. We're all gonna make it. That's probably the worst one of all. That one thankfully hasn't come back yet. We're basically back in 2021, little bros. It's disastrous. Did you see the fucking person that made $500,000 on Joe Biden coin or whatever? Where is it? Where is it? It's this is it. This dude is up $407,000 on Geo Bowden. Geo Bowden. We're just in 2021 again. How do they only make 500K on Geo? That's what I'm saying. Bad trader. This dude's a small fry. If you're playing the Geo Bowden game and you're only making 500K, boop, boop, boop. How does the value shoot 400% up? Pretty simple. You buy it, then other people start buying it. So the demand outstrips the number of people selling and the price goes up. Generational wealth off Geo Bowden. Well, in America, I don't know if 500K is generational wealth, unfortunately. Post-inflation. You can't even get a house in many places. Bowden inflation. So fucking true. Hey! So there's a couple. Here's the thing. I have a What's Up Beijing presentation that covers some interesting stuff about tourism in China and panda diplomacy and the Chinese stock market. I didn't add anything to it today, and I don't know that it's fleshed out enough for a full video. I may hold off a day. But I have some interesting videos to watch that I'd prefer to do with you. I may hold off a day. I may hold off a day because, well, also I'll tell you the honest truth. We had a part of this presentation that was so funny and not economics and business related. It's just a funny story about China and social media. And so we cut it out to make a separate video that I'm recording for YouTube. And so now there's not enough left in this presentation. Do you understand? That's the fucking problem. Are we watching Ricky Stenicki night? That's not tonight. It's tomorrow. Tomorrow we're watching Ricky Stenicki. We're going to do a fucking Prime Video watch party. And low key, I think someone's going to restream in the Discord if you'd like to watch, if you don't have Prime. Things happening in China Thursday. It'll still be What's Up Beijing Thursday. It's not a big deal. I also did a lot of stuff today. We had friends over, and then I did a little early morning climb, and then I did yoga. Dude, okay. I did fucking yoga today. First time in a little minute, in probably 2 weeks. And I got there kind of late, and so I had to sit in the front. I usually park my white ass in the back, and I like just kind of attempt to do it right. I had to sit in the front of the fucking yoga studio, and the instructor was looking at me the whole time, and I'm not very good at yoga. I'll just be honest. I'm new to it, okay? I don't know how to do that shit. And they kept, at the beginning, they ask, is anyone uncomfortable with being touched? Put your hand up if you're uncomfortable with being touched. And I didn't put my hand up because I don't give a shit. whatever. And so, so she's, but like, I didn't think, you know, in previous classes, I've only had my stuff touched once or twice. But because I was in the front row, this woman kept, I'm trying to do like this. You know, I'm trying to do like a fucking, I don't know, Superman that hoe, basically. And every time she keeps coming up to me and trying to fix my posture and like fix it and do it right. And every time she fixes it, it hurts like hell. But I don't want to seem like a baby. So I'm like gritting my fucking teeth. And she's like, you know, I'm like bent like this and I got to twist and it fucking hurts. And she's like pulling my leg back and it like, and I'm just thinking like this fucking kills. Like it just hurts like fucking hell. And, but I'm just trying to power through. But that just happened like on every exercise. So it was hard. Today was hard. And that was like 20 minutes before I turned the stream on. We just finished. And then I drove home. What's up, R Scopes? Thank you for 7 months. Just scream at the top of your lungs and she'll stop. She just starts to me. In a quiet yoga studio. Yeah, I think that's not a bad idea. I think she would never, ever try it again. But socks off, all right? These feet are for free. Atrioc. I know a lot about yoga. Everything you were doing is correct, and it's your teammates that are wrong. It's not a team. It's not. You're thinking of League of Legends players who every single one of them is God at the game and their teammates are holding them back. Yoga is not a ranked team sport, although it should be. I'd crush. When strangers touch me, I puke. Sometimes when I puke, I shit. And then you put that like a quote from me. I've never said that in my life. That, I guess, reading your message. That's just a weird, gross thing to say. I'd watch ranked competitive yoga. I mean, probably. Ranked competitive anything can be good. Do you know what I'm saying? Because ranked competitive Microsoft Excel was fun to watch. Scumble, thank you for 6 months. This is your dad here. I just wanted to say how proud of you I am, son. Always hiding in your room, playing your video games, talking to your internet friends. Your mom and I think that's well. I think you meant to say swell. And we just want to let you know we love you. You're not my dad. You're not my real dad. But what's funny is my dad does say something like that. Not as on the nose, but my dad always like, I showed your video to my friend at work, and I'm just really proud of you. My dad's such a fucking softie now. I swear to God, he's like a different man. I don't know if he got replaced by aliens or something. My dad is like, he's become such a softie in like the past 10 years compared to when I was growing up. It's crazy how different he is. He's just a big fucking marshmallow. I had a question about economics. How does Facebook make money off marketplace? How is it possible for them to run that service and only use their service? Advertising when you're on Facebook. It keeps you on the platform is my gut reaction. I don't know if they take any sort of transaction fee or tax. Probably if they don't, then yeah, it's just advertising. The whole point of all these services is to keep you. It's like how Amazon doesn't make fucking dick all off of Prime Video, but Prime Video keeps you on Prime, which makes them money. You know, it's all just sort of keep you in the platform. And also this, you can pay to boost your listing. So there you go. Is this a vid? You think this is not live? People, fucking brain rotted fucking clips watchers come in here and think it's like some pre-recorded loop of me reacting to chat. God. Hey, big A, big A, big A. Yeah, thanks, Jake. When is Marketing Monday start? It's not Monday, you fucking spammer. God, it's not Monday. Monday is when it starts. Hey, Truck, you got me addicted to Balatro, and now I want to play poker. Are the odds the same? They're actually a little different. Someone did the math, and flushes play above their rank. In real poker, a flush is harder to get than a straight. However, in Balatro, a flush is slightly easier to get than a straight and ranked higher. So the game's a little bit broken. Slightly broken. In fact, flushes are the optimal route. Which is, again, a teensy bit unfortunate. But, you know, I'm sure they'll patch it. How many Enron hats do you have? Actually, I have dozens. I have the garage has like 30 of them. But I keep giving them. People keep coming over and asking for them. Like, Nick Wang was here today. Wang Chang, Tech and Grinder. And he asked for one, and so now I'm one less. Will they be on sale again? Yeah, I'll do some kind of... I'm going to do some more merch probably in June or July. So probably a little bit of a delay, but it'll be fun. Have you tried wearing them all at once? No! To be honest, no! I haven't tried wearing multiple of the same item of clothing at once. Not shirts, not hats, not pants, not socks, not shoes. I just wear one. One pants, one shirt, one hat. That's it. It works for me. Gets the job done. Why wear hundreds? I don't know. I don't think it would help. I think it would be too heavy. Weigh you down? Be uncomfortable? Constricting? Dr. Seuss ass motherfucker. Be like the worst. Dr. Seuss with no learning and all chat idiocy. I think you're overreacting. I think I'm underreacting. I think I'm actually being quite calm and cool. I think if someone went to your job and shouted, wear 100 shirts, wear 100 shirts, wear 100 shirts, hundreds of times, everybody kept coming in. I think you'd get annoyed. I think you'd get pissed off. Bro is wearing no socks, but refuses to accept other situations with clothing. Are you writing a fucking haiku? Is this translated from Swahili and back? What are you trying to say? This is like a fucking Zen koan. What are you trying to say? What is the purpose of your message? Would you rather wear 100 hat-size shirts or one shirt-size hat? Bro, where do we go with this? Where do we go now? I don't give a shit. I would rather wear 100. No, I'd rather wear one shirt-sized hat. Yeah, I'll just wear a shirt-sized hat. I'm just wearing a shirt as a hat. Slime does that every week. How many shirts do you guys wear a day at one time? What? 100, 100, 100, 56, 100, 100. All of you are wearing 100 shirts right now, is what you're... No, I mean, some of you. 100 at a good time. 100 is normal. I'm shirts maxing. Oh, you're shirts maxing. Well, that's cool. That's normal. I'm glad my chat is shirts maxing. Well, you know what? I'm gonna put you on some game here. Why don't you try wearing just one shirt? It'll reduce the amount of laundry. It won't stretch out your shirts. You can last it 100 times as long. Just worth considering. Just worth considering. No, what the fuck? That makes no sense. It's cold though. Do an oven shirt then, idiot. Sorry, I know you're staff, but come on, it's the stupidest fucking thing I ever heard. If your shirt is cold, put it in the oven. If your shirt is warm, put it in the freezer. I've taught everybody. This is like the only I've put that game out to people. My fault, sorry. My dad put his socks in the microwave and it ruined it. Ruin the socks or ruin the microwave? Why would socks in a microwave ruin it? I feel like it's only metal. I feel like if it's not metal, you're fine. Maybe it would fucking ruin the smell. No, they're not metal socks. He's not Fox McCloud. He said microwave. I know what he said. I feel like socks in a microwave wouldn't ruin it. My knowledge of microwaves is that you put a sock in there and you put it on, the sock will get warm. It won't ruin anything. I'm not going to test it. I'm not going to test it. I'm giving my theory and practice. I'll Google it right now. Can you microwave socks? Is it possible to microwave socks to dry them faster? I strongly recommend you don't do it. While it's possible to make them dry faster, it's also a very good way to start a fire. You know, it's funny, on Reddit, No Stupid Questions, the top response is you can microwave anything. You can microwave anything. You can put them in a dryer. I did it with my underpants and burnt my house down. They can catch on fire in a few seconds. Okay, but he said that it ruined it. I don't know. I feel like you're fine, bro. Depends on the sock. Depends on the sock. Maybe they're a little damp and you just dry them out. Don't make them like kindling dry. Hey, Atrioc, I'm watching HBO's Tokyo Vice featuring Ansel Elgort and Ken Watanabe. I love that. Thank you so much for keeping me updated. Thank you so much for keeping me updated. That's a really cool thing to tell me. Wait, let me get a water. For the bot vlog. Let me get a water. I'm thirsty. Fat mason jar of water. Nothing better. Nothing takes the edge off like a mason jar of water. If you haven't tried it. It's leaking? It was leaking a little bit. Bro has a drinking problem. I have a drinking problem with water. Let me change my title here to what is the laughing emoji? I need like this one. I need the millennial laughing emoji. And then I need like a learning emoji. Guys, what is the best generation of all time and why is it millennials? Answer that among yourselves. While I get this emoji, answer that among yourself. Why are millennials so great? It's like, let me count the ways. I need this one. Okay. Doggo Aripata. We are the best because of the memes. Yeah. Yeah, Gen Z. You're standing on the shoulders of giants, okay? We invented memes like this one. Millennial memes. 28 funny memes all millennials can relate to. Let's see. Here's a great one. My stress stresses me out to the point where I'm too stressed to deal with stress. Relatable! Hashtag relatable! Yes, sir! Yes, sir! So me, millennials. Hey, dude, what's going on? Gen Z. Teenage rebellion. Millennials. Fuck yes, stick it to the old people. Without realizing that we're a little bit old in this situation. Yes, dude! Another fucking dub. The man bun is the millennial mullet. I haven't seen a man bun in a minute, I'll be honest with you. I love baby boomers who say kids don't even know how to write cursive in a negative way. Like, okay, grandma, you can't even turn on your laptop without getting 9 viruses and wiring half your retirement money to a Nigerian prince. I do love shitting on boomers. Okay, I'm getting tired of this. I'm getting tired of this. I tire of the old memes. Just give me some Harry Potter. Oh, dude, speaking of sponsorships, I gotta thank you. Hey, Mateus Franz. Thank you for the 10 gifty. I very much appreciate it. Do you have a message I wanted to read? Let's see. You have 0 messages. Dude, I love that. Thank you so much for coming in, dropping no messages, and dropping 10 gifties. That's fucking fire. Just a mystery, man. Much appreciated. Hope you enjoy the videos, I guess. YouTube frog. I received word today that Rocket Money has decided to renew. Actually, huge deal. Appreciate everyone who checked the website out. I do sincerely. Went to rocketmoney.com/Atrioc and checked it out. That's very cool. They looked at the stats and they renewed. The deal is closed. It's actually closed through like quite a number of months. That's a big deal. It's a pretty nice chunk of change. They're one of the best paying sponsors. Yeah, it's awesome. I really appreciate it. That's very cool. I love making money through sponsors more than anything else because it's just the most, I don't know, morally best way to make money as a streamer. I mean, it just feels like I don't have to I don't know. It's cool. Futura Antonio, thank you for the gifties. And I use all the sponsor money for salaries on my researchers, and I love working with them. I'll be honest with you. I think I've told this story to people, but I forget if I've told chat. And I'm on this whole radical candor, honesty kick. I'm on this fucking let's just be real. Let's fucking strip the bullshit, all right? I will tell you that I have been in a lot of meetings in my career, and most of them I hated. At Twitch, at NVIDIA, some at Off-Brand. Most meetings are boring. They're boring as fuck. They take hours longer than they need to. It's people posturing. You don't get shit done. I don't like it, all right? But I have these regular meetings now with my Marketing Monday researchers, Mingo and Stefik. And they come in with such cool, interesting stories from around the world. You know, Stefik from China and Mingo from somewhere else. And they explain them to me, and then we talk, I ask questions. And I love these meetings. My favorite meetings I ever had. And then I explain things to them, and we all make the show together. I love those meetings. I look forward to them. It's rare I've ever looked forward to meetings. I look forward to them. And I fund those stuff with Rocket Money. So I'm so glad that it's Atrioc, I got a craving for Oreos, and I went out and bought a pack of Oreos because I anticipated tonight was going to be entertaining. I want you to know this is all your fault. whether or not tonight was entertaining, and by the way, I think we're having a good time. All right. Throw a question in. Throw something in the pot if you want to stir it up. You would have eaten the Oreos anyway, and those are bad. It just owned the fact that you want to eat Oreos, bro. It doesn't burn calories faster if you're listening to What's Up Beijing. What are your thoughts on going out of state for college, which is way more prestigious and better for internships, UT Austin, than your state school, from a high school senior pursuing engineering, focus on automotive? Oh, dude, it's you could make it work either way. But the price difference does eventually matter, bro. So, I wouldn't. Some of it's like people want to get away from their parents. They want to have some independence. If you're worried about being too close to home and then your parents are very overbearing, I don't know. You gotta make the choice for yourself. I don't want to make this for you. This is tough. Look at the rankings of the schools for your program. Make sure you actually want to do that program. You're going to change your mind. Balance it, and then look at the cost. But keep a real idea of the cost, because you have to pay that back. The annoying part is you have to pay it back. And if you get way huge, I'll be honest, the reason I stayed in state for my college was because of the cost. Full stop. I had a, higher ranked school I could have gone to, and it would have been way, 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 way out of my ability to pay. And then I'd still be paying back. And I feel very good about my choice, but I also don't want to recommend that to everybody else. So, There's also the option of taking a gap year, moving to the state you want, and getting the in-state price. Taking a gap year, moving to the state you want, and then getting the in-state price. Damn, that's a crazy plan. I've never heard anyone doing that. That's crazy. That's really committed. You have to reapply too. Goated 10-minute video here. What if everything went right for America? Fuck it. Let's watch it. Fuck it. What if everything went perfect for the USA? It already has, baby. We're in the perfect country. There's been no flaws.
We are exploring an alternate world where everything goes perfect for the USA. Or at least, as perfect as we can somewhat realistically push them to be. So not just the US annexes the entire world. How overpowered can we possibly get the US to be if everything that could go right did go right? Now, just to be clear, we will mostly be changing American geopolitics and not their internal politics. Because what political path...
Just to be clear though, geographically, everything that could go right for the US really has. It's the luckiest country in the history of countries. It's been crazy over the past, let's say, 4 years that as we've encountered issues with things like, let's say lithium supply, or let's say oil reliance on the Middle East, we just keep finding more within our borders, huge untapped. It's crazy that in relatively recent years, the United States has become the #1 oil producer, just kind of out of the blue due to shale in the Permian Basin right around here in Texas. We're just I don't know. It's crazy. It's insanely lucky. We found helium in North Dakota. We found an incredible amount of lithium in the Salton Sea in California. That's getting produced right now by fucking Warren Buffett. It's crazy. It's very, very randomly happenstance lucky.
Is best for the US will change from person to person, while their geopolitical ambitions I can be slightly more objective in. In this video, we will explore roughly 2 centuries of history, starting in 1812 and ending roughly around the 1990s.
I just think it's really cool that the Native Americans gave this to America. I think that's really cool. I think it's cool they said like, hey, look at all this stuff. You guys can have it. I think you guys will run with it really well. I think that's like, that was kind. That was just a really fucking kind gift. They're like a nice people. And I appreciate that. And it was an honorable trade. And we just shook hands and that's how it went.
So, with that, let's start our story in 1812. In the decades prior, the US has managed to establish itself as an independent nation, securing its independence and stability. But now, it's time to push further beyond. The UK has been misbehaving on the seas, pressing American sailors into the Royal Navy to fight against the French, and this simply cannot stand any longer. In 1812, the Americans launch an invasion of Canada, hoping that Britain's responsibilities against Napoleon in Europe will be enough of a distraction to ensure their victory. The initial invasion was difficult, and the Canadian militias fought bravely, but at the end of the day, the American numerical superiority was too great, and Britain had little means apart from their navy to deal with the Americans.
Think about this, Canada. We could have been something. We could have been a teamed up contender.
For as long as Napoleon was still around in Europe. But when Napoleon was defeated, Britain would make an attempted landing in Louisiana in an attempt to force America to back down. But it didn't quite go that way. The British landing in Louisiana goes absolutely horrible, being destroyed by the American forces, and after keeping up a naval blockade for a couple more years, the British public simply had enough of the war, and Canada would finally join their American brothers in glorious freedom.
How about
the next
that?
couple of decades
Democracy.
would be spent on consolidation. Florida would be acquired by the Americans, while Canada, filled with British loyalists, needed to get a couple of revolts out of their system before realizing that sniffing...
You guys know people talk about the 1929, the big stock market crash leading to the Great Depression. And, you know, there was speculation, there was all sorts of things leading into it. But one of the big causes of that bubble and crash was actually Florida real estate. One thing you learn if you study it more is like a huge precursor to the 1929 stock market crash was that everyone had fucking bought into like this whole idea of ever increasing Florida real estate value. It was like this huge bubble. It was a massive bubble and it unwound right before the crash.
Maple syrup and saying sorry when mildly inconveniencing someone isn't as great as God-given gun-towing American freedom. After a couple of revolts, slowly but steadily, the Canadians begin integrating into the United States, being entered as new states into the Union one by one. Britain would remain bitter for a couple of decades, but what were they going to do? Keep up a costly and ineffective blockade wasn't going to change anything, and committing to a risky and likely painful invasion with no guarantee of success isn't a good prospect either. Slowly but steadily, Britain comes to terms with the loss of Canada, as the economic benefits of cooperation with the Americans outweighed the potential benefits of retrieving some underpopulated tundra. But the next...
I wonder... They're saying all this like having more territory equals good thing, but... I mean, you know... We're already on the brink of civil war as is. With a country as big as it is right now, I feel like if we make this country too much bigger, bro, it's just fucking we're tearing apart, dude. We can't the center cannot hold.
Next big opportunity.
Yeah, once you have 300 states all voting. Fucking no, dude, there's no way.
For the US would come during the Mexican-American War. Texas, Rio Grande and the Yucatan had been revolting against the Mexicans, and following the annexation of Texas into the United States, border clashes had led to a full-scale American invasion of Mexico. During this war, the Republic of Yucatan had also managed to secure American statehood, while Mexico fared extremely poorly during this war. After the fall of Mexico City, the question became what to do with Mexico now. There were a couple of options. Annexing everything from Texas to California was an absolute no-brainer. That was quite explicitly the goal of the war. But there were calls to go even further and annex parts of northern Mexico as well, and, with the Canadian Free States being added to the Union, taking more Mexican states to turn into slave states would be a much more acceptable political goal. There was also an even more radical proposal wherein the US was to annex all of Mexico. But this was so ludicrously extreme, Very few Americans even supported it, so we'll go with the more likely: the US annexes some more northern states, but stop there.
Okay.
But now, the chessboard has been set for a conflict between free and slave states in the US. While
So
it
now
may
we
be
have the
ideal for the
Civil War.
US to completely
Civil War, but it's twice as big.
avoid this war, I said I would focus on geopolitics, not internal politics. So, the issue of slavery is bound to explode at some point. This alternate war would see the borders drawn roughly along these lines, but the war would not be fundamentally changed. While the South may take the initiative, much like in our own timeline, at the end of the day, there is just a total...
I'm sorry, I do have to pull this up. I just Googled it. Joe Biden is older than Sheev Palpatine. Is that actually true canonically? Age. He's not. He's not. He's not. No, he's not. Joe Biden is 7 years younger than Palpatine when he dies, okay? 7 years younger. He's spry. Palpatine died at 88. Oh, that's when he died. So, you know, when... How old was Palpatine, like, when he became emperor? How old was Palpatine when he became emperor? 65. Okay. Okay, so this is 65-year-old Palpatine. That's 20 years younger than Joe Biden. And Trump, to be honest. Goddamn. 52 years old. Oh, so in Revenge of the Sith is when he's 65. But so that would be like this, I guess. It would be like when he gets fucking hit with Sam Jackson. Okay. Let me see this video. What type of nerd
gap
shit
in
you talking
power
about?
between the two sides, even with a slightly larger South. The North is simply more industrialized, more populous, and more economically important, and so they can simply blockade the South into submission, resulting in the eventual collapse of the Confederates, concluding the Civil War. Which makes us enter the period of Reconstruction, wherein the US is taking a deep and serious look inside to fix itself. But that's not all that the US does. Because US expansionist tendencies have not yet subsided, not in the slightest, as the US was about to start shopping around for more land, with the two main targets being Alaska and Greenland.
Jesus
In our
Christ.
timeline, Russia sold Alaska for two main reasons: fear of future British conquest and the sheer unprofitability of the Alaskan colony. Thanks to the Crimean War between Russia, France and Britain, Russia was in a quite sorry economic state, and it's very likely that Russia still sells the territory in this alternate timeline. But even if Russia doesn't sell the territory, hordes of American migrants would quickly outnumber the Russians in the region, which would, eventually, result in American annexation either way. Then there's Greenland, which is slightly more difficult to put an exact pin on. Some US politicians were
Didn't Russia sell Alaska like right before oil was like discovered and manipulated there? Isn't it like almost immediately before before the gold rush? Yeah, but I think it was oil specifically, right? It was like immediate.
interested in getting Greenland and Iceland, but no actual proposals were made. So, it's impossible to say how interested Denmark was in this proposal. Still, Greenland provides little apart from prestige to the Danes, so it is possible that they could be convinced. The most realistic way I see this happening is by bundling the Danish West Indies together with Greenland. The Danish West Indies were an unprofitable colony, but nobody wanted to sell it from Denmark. If the United States offers a fair price for both Greenland and the West Indies combined, it is possible that this sale could happen. Then finally...
It's kind of stupid. I mean, this whole concept is... I mean, I get what he's doing, but it's just like, we're just going to keep turning things blue, bro. That's it. Where I get it. I get the point. Let's see where we end up. We have Europe. We have fucking Europe at this point. I skipped ahead and we have Australia and Europe. I think maybe South Africa and Japan.
Face. But for now, it seems like American, Western, liberal hegemony will stand supreme. But that's where I'll end this video. Thank you all for watching. Consider leaving a like and diplomatically by the West. After decades of great power competition, the Soviet Union and their sphere would collapse, lauding in the true start of Pax Americana. In Europe, American influence would push itself east, while in Asia, North Korea would collapse without communist China or the Soviet Union to protect it, ensuring the reunification of the peninsula.
Wait, it's just American Korea, American Japan. Finally, a fucking good ending on a video. Yes, dude. This is like a game of Civ, bro. It's gone too long. All right, let's go, America. Do 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 boo 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 boo. If you could pick any presidential candidate who ran in a previous election but didn't win to magically win the 2024 election, who would you choose? Probably Bernie, but like a young Bernie. Maybe magically, I'd go back to like fucking Tippecanoe and Tyler 2 or something. I'd go back to some, I'd get some like fucking late 1800s politician that lost and just dump them in the, just see how it goes. I'd choose Goku. Chester A. Arthur, Garfield, Ross Perot. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know who I'd pick. All right. That's a tough call. It's a tough call. But I probably would, after a little research, take you up on that offer. I feel like a young Jimmy Carter. I mean, he already won, but he lost re-election. I feel like Jimmy Carter, you give him a second chance, he proves everyone. I think he's a good guy. I don't want Jimmy Carter now. I think Jimmy Carter and Jimmy Beast a ticket. I think Jimmy Carter and Jimmy Beast ticket turns this country around. We get the youth, we get the elderly, we get Habitat for Humanity, we get a video out of it. I think Carter Beast. Yeah, again, you know, he got hit with a huge oil crisis, and I don't think his term goes the way it does if that doesn't happen. People got pissed about the economics of it, and then we get to fucking Reagan, and then he fucking punts things. I put 100 senators on an island, and the last one to leave gets my support on legislation. Yes. Yes. Last person with their hand on the Constitution keeps their rights. Can we throw Bob Odenkirk as Jimmy McGill onto that? So it would be. So I'm sorry. You want to change the fact that we have a president and a vice president, some sort of vice president, and then you want to get actor Bob Odenkirk to play one of his characters, Jimmy McGill, but full time running the country. So he has to commit to playing Slippin' Jimmy as a character. And then throw Jimmy Neutron in as a number 4. Jimmy Neutron, an animated character. So it's Jimmy Beast, it's Jimmy Carter, it's Jimmy McGill acting, and then it's fucking Jimmy Neutron animated with the voice actor. That's a ticket. That's a ticket. I'll be honest with you. That does hit the 4 quadrants of society. I feel like it's a strong voting base. The J4 ticket, I actually like that. Jimi Hendrix too. Jimi Hendrix is dead. Jimmy Fallon would be bad. Jimmy Dean, I believe, is just a brand name of sausages. Jimmy John is a sandwich place. Jimmy Butler, a basketball player. I don't know that these people. Jimmy Wong, I do like him. And then Jim from The Office. So that's, you're getting Krasinski to reprise his role that he played 20 years ago. And what is he going to do in this new society? Like what, you know, somebody's the president, somebody's the VP. What is Jim from The Office doing? He's going to Jim the camera. That's not a role that's needed. It doesn't need pranks. It is funny. During the State of the Union, when fucking Jimmy B's just talking about how he's going to make, 100 senators stand in a circle, Jim from The Office goes, or Jimmy Carter's like, what's TikTok? Trying to shake somebody's hand. Yeah, that could be good. There could be something there. I will say, I have written a movie that you guys never seem to give me credit for, called Next in Line, about Adam Sandler, the White House janitor, getting promoted to president after Air Force One crashes. And I just feel like people don't give me enough. I don't get my flowers for that. I feel like people would watch this. Way too high effort for Sandler. Respectively, what the fuck are you talking about? You think Adam Sandler wouldn't do a movie where he plays a goofy White House janitor who gets the presidency after Air Force One goes down? Or listen, if you know the plot, which you should because I've talked about it before, the president, the VP, everyone is on Air Force One, and it collides with another plane full of a bunch of senators. Like it's got Pelosi on there, and then the plane crash lands on an island, and there's the B plot, the whole movie, of them learning to figure it out on the island. Okay? It's not too dark. They don't die. You guys understand? The president gets on the plane, they crash land, they lose track of the plane, and then they have to do like a Wilson, Tom Hanks Survivor type thing, where they learn to put aside their differences. The Republicans and the Democrats put aside their difference to build a society on the island. That's the B plot. A plot is fucking, they read the bottom of the Constitution and it goes like, after the president, it's the VP. After the VP, it's the Speaker of the House. After that, and they go all the way down and it goes, it's the custodial lead. That's the bottom one, signed by Jefferson himself. And that's when they go, Adam Sandler. And then he is the fucking, he picks up his mop and he goes, what? No! And then he has to be the president. I think this is a Netflix banger. I would watch that. Yeah, sold. I feel like I fucking put this script into Netflix and we got a fucking hit. Honestly, wouldn't be that bad. It would be good. It would not, don't say it wouldn't be that bad. It would be out and out good. That's just Mr. Deeds. Man who has never watched Mr. Deeds speaking confidently. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? I've seen Mr. Deeds. It's not that. It's an entirely different movie. Uh, like Adam Sandler designated survivor. No, it's not designated survivor, bro. It's different than that. It's next in line. It's next in line, and it's a fucking heater. Who would play Putin's counterpart in the movie? I was hoping, this is like, there's the cast you want, and then the cast you think you'll get. Do you know what I'm saying? There's the dream cast, and then there's a realistic cast. So I can give you both. My dream cast, Sega, is Putin himself. My dream cast is that I get Vladimir Putin to play himself in this movie opposite Adam Sandler. And then Adam Sandler makes a mess of it, and Putin goes, Americans. That's his line. It's not even that hard, okay? But, Adam Sandler comes in and he, like, kicks over the fucking vase, and he's like, borscht. This is gross. And, like, he doesn't present himself well in... And then Putin goes, Americans. That's my dream cast. My more realistic cast is Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson as Putin. That's my like down to earth. Okay. How are we going to make this into a trilogy? Well, first of all, don't disrespect me by saying a trilogy. This is a trilogy. Okay? This is a fucking trilogy. We would never ever do something as boring as a trilogy. What we have here is a fucking full-on trilogy. And it's going to change Hollywood. Jonah Hill would be a sick Putin. I will have Jonah Hill play a literally sick Putin. So The Rock plays Putin, but then he falls ill with something, and then we switch to Jonah Hill. I will agree to that. Who's Adam Sandler's love interest? The first lady. That's a great question. So I'm assuming based on Adam Sandler movies, there will be a woman who's like responsible for, she's like a constitutional lawyer. And she's the one they call when everyone crashes to like inspect the document. And she's like, it says custodial staff. And so she like spends the movie with him and like explains what his roles are. And it's like, she knows a lot about like the presidency and checks and balances and like how things work. And so she's always explaining things to him. And she's like, ugh. At first she hates him, right? Because he's such a buffoon and doesn't get it. But then his like all-American sweetheart charm and like good moral center ends up doing the right thing. He ends up learning how to do the job. And maybe he's a little rough around the edges, but America really supports him. His approval rating is like 1% at the start. Everyone hates him, like get him out of office. But over time it rockets because he makes the smart choices. And you know what? He turns down the fucking blood-sucking middlemen. Who plays the role? That's a great question. I mean, there's the Dreamcast. There's the one you're going to get. Okay. My dream for the role would be Michelle Obama. My dream for the role is Michelle Obama as Adam Sandler's love interest / wife. Okay. Like that would be excellent. I think that is a fucking 4-quadrant movie that helps a lot. I think more realistically, we're going to get Sydney Sweeney in a low-cut shirt. I think that's more realistically what we're going to get to close the deal. I think that's more realistically what we're going to get because we have to we got to do what's working now. Does he launch a nuke by accident? Yeah. Yeah, so he like yeah. So Adam Sandler leaves like a meeting with Putin and he's really fumbled the bag. I mean, he just fucked things up. He looks weak. He looks nervous. He's bad. And Putin is just, he's mad at him and he starts fucking being aggressive. So Putin thinks he could take advantage of Adam Sandler's weakness and lack of knowledge. And so Putin starts like, I don't know, invading fucking Poland or something. He starts doing something. And then Adam Sandler is like bumbling around the White House. Like he's in like the situation room in the Pentagon or something. And he's like, guys, I don't really know. And he spills some coffee and he's like, oh shit. And he hits a button and it launches a nuke. And then Putin, we cut back to Putin, play that Putin, and he's in his office and he gets a warning. Holy shit, America's launched a nuke. And then Russia backs down. And right as the Pentagon is still able to cancel the nuke. But it shows that like he won't back down. Okay? So they cancel the nuke. But Russia's like, whoa, I get it. And they back down. And so Adam Sandler appears very strong. Like he is like willing to go to the edge. Yeah, well played, Mr. Sandler. Well, I don't know what his name would be. His name wouldn't be Adam Sandler in the movie. It would be Saddam Andler. Okay? His name would be Saddam Andler. And well played, Mr. Andler, President Andler. Saddam. His name would be Saddam Andler. His name would be Sam Andler. Well, Saddam. At the beginning of this, I thought you were describing an actual Adam Sandler movie, pretend like you came up with the idea as a bit. This is my own idea. And I think it would fucking kill. I think I've actually just written a fucking knockout of the park election year type movie that brings the whole world together to make fun of politics again and not be so heated about it. I think this is going to be a fucking slam dunk, #1 Netflix. J-Mook, thank you for the raid. J-Mook fans, welcome in. If you guys don't know, I am J-Mook's coach / teacher / mentor. He often comes to me for melee advice, and I try to give it to him. You know what I'm saying? He's good. Don't get me wrong, he's good. But I don't know that he has my knack for the game. You know what I'm saying? I don't know that he has my je ne sais quoi, but I think he'll get there. I think if he keeps working, he'll get there. And I really appreciate that he's put the persistence in. Knack is the sound you make after missing a ledge dash. Joke's on you. Nobody here knows what a ledge dash is. I got like a fucking 2% melee audience, bro. They don't even fucking know. All right? So don't try to hit me with fucking glint. They don't know. They don't keep up. Chat, a ledge dash is something that's bad, and if you shouldn't do it. Good players don't do it. After this movie comes out, Adam, I'm pitching my Adam Sandler movie to chat. So I'm sorry if you're joining in, but when is the hat going to be retired? I remember when I think I first met J-Mook, I asked him to wear the Enron hat on stage at Genesis. This is the one he got maybe second in. He didn't win this one. It was one of the first ones. And he thought it was like he thought it was a D's nuts joke. Yeah, he was like worried. He was worried that Enron, he had no idea what fucking Enron was. He thought it was like a D's nuts joke or something, and so he wouldn't want to wear it. He was worried that it was a... That's classic. What the fuck even is an Enron anyway? God damn. Fucking Zoomers, bro. It's like one of the biggest frauds in American history. It's like a huge corporate collapse. People lost their retirements. It was all over the news. Right around 9/11, by the way. I know the Exxon oil spill. You don't have to list things. I'm Okay, yeah, okay, that's a thing. It's a different thing. I'll get an Exxon hat for you. I'll get an Exxon. Anyway, I wear failed companies merch ironically. J-Mook, that's the point. I wear companies that were like famous, notorious failures, and then I wear them like I'm a fan of them, which is the joke. I know the shot heard round the world. He's listing the 5 things he remembers from class. Bro. Yeah, that's heat. That's heat, bro. He's a history. So you know what? You should give a presentation. That's the GOAT. That's the GOAT. Dude, he knows shit and he wins shit. What are you guys doing? Chat? What the fuck are you doing? You winning any tournaments? I will say, if you guys don't know, I don't go to SoCal locals very often, but there's a thriving SoCal Melee local scene. And for the longest time, if you don't know Melee, there's a player called Fiction who's been dominating it. A tournament called Verdugo, and Fiction wins every week. You just fucking week in, week out. Just keeps fucking dominating. And J-Mook, my friend here, seen here, just moved to LA very recently. And his first act was to show up and end Fiction's reign, which he did. He fucked him up. I actually watched. I caught the winners finals on the finals, and he 3-0'd him. 3-0'd him easy. Like, kind of just fucked him up. Then apparently he drank his beer. I saw you tweet about it. Let me actually pull this up because I think this is straight disrespectful. I actually think what you did is straight disrespectful. I think you tweeted that you... Where the fuck is this? I might have lost it. You tweet too often, bro. You got like 100 fucking tweets. What are you talking about? This is insane. In 2 days. Yeah, you won Verdugo tonight. Poor Fiction, man. I took his beer and chugged it after Grands, planning to buy him a new one. Turns out the bar had already closed. That car ride must have sucked. Laughing. That's crazy. Dude's been dominating this tournament for fucking a year straight. You show up, beat him, chug his beer, then fucking tweet him about it? That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. He hits you with a no worries LOL. That's a seethe, dude. That's a fucking seethe. You know he's grinding. You better watch out, bro. The dude's grinding. Falco Chic. He didn't come here to make friends. Anyway, I tweeted about this. I tweeted that I think, where is it? I only have like 8 tweets. It can't be that hard to find. Where the fuck is it? Oh, here it is. Aiden tweeted, Operation SoCal defeats J-Mook is off to a rough start. And I said, I'm just switching sides. Call me fucking Littlefinger, bro. We got a new king. I'm not gonna sit around and cheer for fucking Fiction to beat J-Mook. He's here. He's good. He moved to LA. The chaos is a ladder, okay? Chaos is a fucking ladder. And then he tweeted me, you're a dirty little bird. And then I fucking gave up. I quit. I'm back to Fiction, dude. It freaked me out, dude. He's trying to turn me into Sansa Stark. So that's the fucking long and short of it. And so yeah. Anyway, I might go to a local. It'd be fun to. I went to. I don't know what I went to, like when I was first moving here, but it's been over a year. I need to go. When we chilling, bruh, I'll go to Verdugo. I could chill there. We get some drinks. Don't steal my beer. Teach me how to fuck up Aiden. We'll see. I'm definitely gonna go to the monthlies, the Melee in Progress. But the problem is Verdugo's on Mondays, and I do marketing Mondays, so I kind of can't. Futura Antonio, thank you for the 5 gifties. Much appreciated. We'll figure it out. I would love to hang out, though. We'll get some lunch. I got streamer schedule, bro. I'm free. I'd love to hang out. Marketing Monday on a Monday. I've done it. I did it twice now. 2 times in a row. You guys are such haters, bro. It feels like you guys try to trap me in the mistakes of my past, is what you try to do. You never give me a chance to prove, okay? I get on a schedule. It's like you guys are like whenever a kid is trying to come hang out with the family. Oh, hey, little gamer out of the den, huh? Hey, how's everyone's favorite little gamer? You're playing your star. You know, it's like, I can't, now it fucking feels weird. Now I don't want to hang out with you. You don't give me a chance. All right? You literally skipped today. Today is not a real Marketing Monday. Today is What's Up Beijing. Also, I'm not an O2er, J-Mook. I'm not an O2er. I understand that you are 3rd in the world. Not first, not second, by the way. that's 2. That's 2 you need to worry about. Not first, not second. I understand you're number 3 in the world, which is good, but I'm not no tour. All right, I'm not on your level, but you know, back in my day, I've gotten some top 32s. PAX South 2020, 2018. um. 1993, 1994. I could do this football over the hill. You think I didn't see the Atrioc double dunks? Oh, this dude knows his lore. This dude knows his fucking. Look, I watch his fucking reads. Other 1,800 people. If you ain't first, you're last. Top 32, so bottom of class. No, I mean, I did get bracket day. Bracket day. If you guys don't know, the best performance I've ever had at a Melee tournament was PAX South. I made it out of pools. I made it through whatever, groups or whatever. And then I made it to bracket, top 32. And that was on Sunday, bracket Sunday. But they held the Twitch party on Saturday night. And on Saturday night, I got insanely drunk drinking Tokyo iced teas with Shroomed. Like most drunk I've ever gotten since I was 21. Like just piss drunk. And I remember there was a player called West Balls who had just got signed to, I think, G2. And I walked up to him at this party. And I was like, what's up, Wes? And then I knocked the drink out of his hand and it spilled all over his sponsor's shoes. And then I dipped. I don't know why I did this. I was far too drunk, but I've never heard that. Yeah. And then my friend Brian, who worked at Twitch at the time, was like, hey, we got to get you out of here. We got to go. And I was like, bro, you're right. Let's get out of here. And then we were walking to the exit, and then he looked away to say hi to somebody. And when he turned around, I was doing this. And I just bolted into the crowd. And then he couldn't find me for 2 more hours. And that was a wild night. Anyway, so I wake up at the crack of 3 p.m. for a call time of noon for my top 32 match. I show up completely hungover, you know, hair a mess, unshowered, in a hoodie. And I'm like, hey, I'm here for my match. And it was Crimson Blur, my friend now, but at the time, he ran the tournament. He was the TO, and he goes, bro, you're 3 hours late. We DQ'd you 3 hours ago. We are on like grand finals now. A simple no would have been fine. A simple no would have been fine. I don't, no need for that. Kind of crazy they didn't hold it for me. And so I gave him shit to this day because I feel like it's all politics, bro. I feel like he was afraid of my dark horse run, messing up his seeding, fucking up some of the established names, and he DQ'd me early to try and, you know, bring order to the system. It's fucked up. It's politics, dude. It's all politics. Did they even call? Nope. They didn't. They expected me to just be there. I'm a top player. I'm in the top 32. I should just fucking be able to show up when I want. So you went undefeated tournament. Exactly. And we'll never know what I could have gotten. I could have won that tournament. J-Mook Atrioc coaching sessions is right here in the bag. Here's the thing about Melee. Melee is the only game that I have played since League of Legends that makes me rage. When I play Slippy, I get mad at my opponents. I think they're scum. And nothing else makes me rage, and so I just stop playing Slippy. Perfect will work on that. I want to keep the fire, though. You gotta get rid of the fire. Chess? I never rage at chess. I actually fucking love playing chess. Yeah, we'll see. I'm down. I'm down to get better, bro. But I also, I would rather you. Here's the thing. I don't know if you know this, J-Mook, but when you won Genesis, I won more than third place betting on you. I won $1,500 from Slime, and then I won another 700 or 500 from Blur, and I won like a few hundred. So I top 3'd that tournament without having to play. So all I need is for you to practice. Like, as long as you keep winning tournaments, it's kind of like I get an easy, I get to have a top Melee career without having to practice. Pawn Monster, what's your message? I'm sorry I missed it. What do you want to say? You're still talking about the movie. You're saying you want Jim Carrey as chief of staff, and I like that idea, but I'm just done with the movie. I think the movie's so good that I'm gonna write it and then I'll get it to fucking. That's why sports betting is sick. What's the stream tonight? What are we doing? Oh, I'm sorry, Jimmy. I have to ban you. Oh man, I'm such a fan. Bro. I do have to ban you. It's terrible. Just one rule around here. Classic mistake, bro. Damn, I'm such a fan of that guy. But you can't catch me waffling, bro. You can't catch me waffling. That's the thing. I go live sometimes just to shoot the shit, just to talk, bro, just to get an energy, just to get a vibe. Sometimes they won't admit it. Sometimes they want to just have a back and forth. They want to throw out stupid messages and see me react and go, "What?" Okay? Sometimes they want to do that. And there's always people like you that want to move it on to a night. So you got to play a game. You got to do something specific. You have to have a plan. I don't need a plan. Motherfucker, I don't need a plan. Yo, that shirt fucks. Told you. I actually had a plan today. I was going to do an update on China, but I decided to move it because we cut something from the presentation. Shamook, thank you for the gifted. Bro. Appreciate it, bro. I'm making money every which way. I feel like I should be gifting you. Bro. Hey, I do want to talk. I mean, I do want to talk. I have this really good content idea I think would be heat, but we should talk not off of I don't anymore. That's okay. Well. All right, thank you for the gifted then. At least I made 25 out of it. Easy fucking money, baby. That's how you do it. That's how you hustle in this business. That's how you climb the ladder of success, dude. What you got to do, what you guys have to understand, the key to streaming is monetizing your friendships. I don't really want to hang out with J-Mook. I want him to send me money, okay? So everything I got to do is all my people, I got to turn them into, I got Stans. Stan's a lifelong sub here. I went to brunch with Stans the whole time thinking, just keep that sub going, motherfucker. That's all I'm thinking, dude. One of Ari's cousins subbed. You know why? I married her, okay? It's the long con. Everything I do, it's all to get $2.99. No, actually $2.49. $2.49 from somebody for 1 month. That doesn't seem scalable? Well, you'd be wrong. Dude, Jeff Bezos had and it's all really to make money for Jeff Bezos. Actually, I'm not on a 50-50 cut. I shouldn't lie. I am no longer on 50-50. Thanks to enough backlash from people against that CEO, Dan Clancy of Twitch, I am now a 70-30 earning streamer, which is actually fucking awesome. It actually rules. 70-30 is just like so much more money for the same thing. And it's crazy. I'm legitimately a 70-30 streamer, which is great. That's awesome. That means I can fall off to at least 1,800 viewers and still be fine. I can keep falling off and it's still fine. I still have at least till 1,800, bro. Then I might lose the 70-30 and then I'd be worried. Dr. Nick, thank you for the 5 months. Nightless, thank you for the oh sorry, you need some. It's only for the first 100K. No, that's the thing. That's what you don't understand is it no longer is. It's 70-30 permanent for everything. That's why it's crazy. I mean, it literally was like overnight. I was like, wait, why is my paycheck so much bigger? Like, actually, after that change, Twitch is making like almost what the YouTube makes, which was never the case. Yeah, so I'm just trying to think of things to do with this extra fucking squeesh. Because I do think I'm very close to kind of giving in and selling the NVIDIA. I don't think I can diamond hands too much longer, bro. I feel like even if it went up from here, I wouldn't feel bad about selling it. I think I'm this close to selling, and then I can just live off that and use this to like make some good content ideas. I can buy 100 shirts. I can buy 100. I got to do something. I think I really feel good about Marketing Monday, but I feel like there's other stuff I could do. I tried a little bit with the actor guy. I was like, let's just hire an actor. How'd that go? It was fine. But like I could do other stuff. I should be more innovative with my money on ideas. Do we talk about Rooster Teeth? I wish I had something cool to say about Rooster Teeth. I have no idea what's interesting. Rooster Teeth used to make Red versus Blue. It was really great. That was a long time ago. Over 20 years, the interest fell off and then they died. They gave up. I mean, they shut down. That's what happened, right? Did I miss anything? Was there anything crazy? Was there any like controversy or drama or what? Like, I don't kind of a lot. All right, well then I missed that. But I just I haven't followed it. It wasn't top of my list. They were stealing roosters' teeth. Really? So they shut down because they were caught, ironically, because of their name, stealing the teeth from roosters. Those bastards. That's insane. That's so specific to their name. They were hiding in plain sight the whole time. Why do you think roosters have no teeth? That explains so much. I've always wondered that. They've been fucking swiping them. Thank God for chat. Yeah, to fill me in on these things I don't know. Should I make like a Mogul Mail style drama video exposing Rooster Teeth and explaining this based on the facts that you guys have told me? Buy ownership stake in NVIDIA after selling. Do you understand what stock is? Do you understand what stock is? Should I explain that, or do you understand that what I would be selling is my ownership stake? And if I were to buy it back, it would be exactly the same amount that I sold minus fees. Don't mean to interrupt. Can I get a green sword? Bro, you've been here one day. You've been in LA for 2 days. You've been in my stream for 1 day. I gotta make you a mod now? What are you gonna do with it? I feel like you're gonna do some kooky shit. You're gonna do some fucking content. Dude's so content pilled instantly. Dude moved to LA and instantly became a content lord. He tweets 100 times a day. He got 9 videos. He's got fucking shorts in my feed. I had to watch a vid of you playing, You were fucking up Ossify. It was in my shorts feed. And I only watch shorts while I'm driving, so you almost got me in trouble. I only watch shorts while I'm on the fucking 405, doing 80. All right. And I was watching it and I was like, damn, that's a cool combo. And I almost fucking crashed. So I don't know, man. It's a good and the bad. I just joined. I went to Laugh or Learn. All right, I'll pick one, dude. All right, I'll mod Jmook, but Yeti, keep an eye on him, dude. It's 11. All right. Instant, everyone's banned. Dude, I have to change that emote. I have to change that emote. Atrioc, is it really true that Mexican cartel activity goes down when new Dragon Ball episodes air? How the fuck would I know? You think I have the hard data? You think I track? I mean, it sounds funny, but I have no fucking idea. I don't keep track of the Mexican cartel activity and then I cross-reference it with Dragon Ball episodes. Of course I don't know that. I am Latino. I'm a Latino king. Married in. But that doesn't mean we'd all know that, right? That's almost racist of you to say that. That we would know about cartel activity. If you're Latino, name every Dragon Ball character. Okay. Krillin. Goku. Vegeta. Rock Lee. Need I go on? No, I don't need to go on. I got them all. Sasuke, yeah. Pikachu. Yes, I know this shit, bro. A really funny story. I remember I was in newspaper class in high school. I was the sports editor, actually, even though I didn't fucking watch barely any sports and definitely no school sports. I was the sports editor of our school newspaper, and it was first period. But the coolest thing about newspaper class was that you could leave at any time to go out and do reporting. No, it was like you would make the school newspaper. It was like you'd have to write stuff, and so I could be like, yeah, I'm gonna go leave to go interview a coach or something. I could just say whatever, and you just leave. You just leave the class, and then you come back at the end of the period and be like, yep, we printed an actual newspaper for the school. We would work on it. We would use Adobe Layout or Adobe, what is that? InDesign. We would use InDesign and we'd make the whole paper. We'd design it. We'd put it all together, put in the things, and then we'd print it out. And then everyone in school would get a copy in class and throw it in the trash. That was the process. We would make the paper. Someone would throw it in the trash. Okay. And it was the goated class. It was the fucking most amazing class because I could leave. I could wander around. And one thing I would do is I would wander over to there was like a coding class, programming class or something that some of my friends were in. And I knew the teacher and we had kind of a good vibe. So I would just come in, sit on one of the computers and like play Flash games or some shit. I would just chill. I just went like, what up? What up, Mr. G? And then I would fucking, do whatever. I could just vibe. I could just see my friends, chill, go to the class. It was dope. I didn't have to do any work. I mean, it was a really goated period. All right. And one day there was this guy who everyone they were kind of friends with, but they also made fun of. He was a bit of a kooky character. His name was Kadeem. And Kadeem had to do a presentation in front of the class about something to do with programming. And he had not done the work. and did love anime. Loved anime. Loved Dragon Ball Z. And so I remember this pretty vividly. He got up in front of the class after 4 people had already gone. People had already done like normal presentations. He got up there and his first slide was just covered with like ripped Google images of Dragon Ball Z characters. And then so was the second slide. And then so was the third slide. And then it turns out that the whole thing was like, I'm not kidding, like 30 or 40 slides long. He had almost zero informational activity. Like there was only some copy pasted Wikipedia shit occasionally that he was reading off of, but he had no idea what he was talking about. And it was just slide after slide of anime characters, some of which were a little risque. I'll be honest with you. Some of which I don't know every anime character, but some of them are drawn very risque. And he's just fucking, I mean, it was Jimmy, it was way longer. And I think the teacher only let it go, first of all, to see how fucking far this would go. And then also, like, if he would ever get to the point. But he didn't. He didn't get to the point. He was just reading fucking, you know, pre-made text off of slides covered in anime. And people roasted him for that for probably 2.5 years until we graduated. People talked about that. I mean, the second we got out of that class, people were laughing in class. People were busting out laughing afterwards. He got roasted. I mean, it was bad. And the thing is, if you make a bad presentation and you don't care, that's kind of badass. No one wants to be a suck up to the teacher. But if you make it drawn out to the whole period so no one else can even do their presentation, like they had to split it out to other days. Once he finished, they didn't have time left in the period. I mean, it was crazy. It was really, he really dragged it out to do, yeah. So that's an all-timer. I'm a big Kareem fan to this day. I guess he bought people time. That's actually kind of swag. He actually bought people time. Now that I think about it, that was actually he filibustered. He did filibuster. And I learned from that. I watched Kareem that day and I said, this guy can yap. This guy can yap about nothing. I'm going to make a career out of this. So I wrote down his methods. I feel like it's like an AI question. What's your favorite game that you haven't played? I feel like this is a YouTube comment that I get from like a woman with a fucking low cut blouse and it says check bio. This is such a bot. What's your favorite game you haven't played? How would I know, Dat Kirby dude? How would I know if I haven't played it? Silk Song actually is a great answer. What's your favorite album you haven't listened to yet? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's just rude. Shit, it's a real person. Shit, it's a real person. Abort. Gotta be Sugar Ray 1459. I do love Sugar Ray. I love this song. I love this song because it reminds me of my mom. Okay, she used to play it when she would drive me to. This song's heat. This song's just fire. Fuck the VOD Frogs. What game? What's the name of that song? God, you're so young. God damn, it's Owl City Fireflies. As far as you know, it's Every Morning by Sugar Ray. It's Baby Shark. I'm 23. I know you're 23, bro. You had a flip phone. That's your cred. Oh god, younger Zoomers talking about how they had a flip phone. No, I watched a DVD once. I watched a DVD. Okay, I'm not like these Gen Alpha kids. I didn't grow up on an iPad. I know. I watched a DVD, bro. I have a flip phone now. There's a flip phone movement. It's happening. What you have for breakfast today, Courage? How long did it take for your family computer to turn on if you even had one? It's a good question. I mean, I fucking remember dial-up, bro. Oh God. You guys don't even fucking know. You guys truly don't know. It sounded so crazy. Why was it the way it was? You just had to sit there and listen to that, and that's how you logged online. And then no one in your house could use the phone. God, that was crazy. I remember my parents said, you're not allowed to be on the internet when we're not home. I've told this story maybe, but this is when I lived in Germany. My parents said, you're not allowed to be on the internet when we're not home because we need to be able to call you. And so I really wanted to play Star Wars Galactic Battlegrounds online. And so I had a plan. I would call my dad first and just say, hey, what's up? How are you doing? And that way he wouldn't need to call me. And so I called my dad just randomly. Again, I'm fucking, I don't know, I'm 8. I'm 8. I'm maybe 10, maybe 11, 12 years old. Probably. I call my dad. I'm like, hey, Dad, how's work? How's everything? It's good? I'm good. I'm just chilling at home, having a good time. And then obviously it's so fucking suspicious because I've never done this before. And so I get online and my dad probably tries to call back, can't get an answer, realizes what I'm doing, leaves work early, comes home. And then he fucking, as I'm playing, his head is in the window. Caught me. You were a stupid ass kid. I'm a stupid ass adult, bro. Happens. Did it sound like that every time? No, that's how it sounded like. When you log online, it would do this whole fucking spiel of a were the beeps the same? It sounded like that every time for everyone, I think. Basically, yeah. Bro, just, you can't mute it. It wasn't like playing, I don't know, it wasn't like a speaker sound. It was like, I don't know what it did. I don't know why it did it that way or why it was there, but like that, it came from the modem. It wasn't like you could just mute it or turn it off, which means like you couldn't like, I don't know. You couldn't log online without people knowing about it. People know. It was the internet's bones creaking. Yeah, exactly. Do you have any plans of doing an emote overhaul? Why? Atrioc 7 is so beautiful, and it's me. The name of that song is Every Morning by Sugar Ray. I do think that I need to do an emote overhaul because as it turns out, 80% of these emotes we have never used, even after they were made. Like not even, like when they came out, they weren't used, let alone now. So we need to like have a full, I think we need to do an emote bracket or something. We actually need to do a whole refresh. I feel like I've been super lazy all of February. I'm having a bit of a fall off right now. I need to get back on track. I need to get on schedule. I need to make good content. All I'm doing is waffling. I need to put all of this back into a package. We need to refresh everything. We need to wipe all the mods, probably, except for Jmook and Yeti, my 2 day ones. I think we need to have a fucking refresh, bro. I need to fucking wipe my Discord. There's too much. There's too much, what would you call it? I don't know. Detritus. I don't know. There's too much. There's something. There's too much pile up. Baggage. There's bloat. Baggage. Yeah, chaff. We need the wheat. We need a stream spring cleaning. And you know what I want to propose? I want to propose something. I'm actually really jumping on this idea. We're going to do a stream spring cleaning. Let's say in April. Okay? Because I need March to get my shit back in order. I'm on these healthy habits, right? I'm trying to get back on that before I worry about my stream. I need to keep being lazy with stream while I get all my shit back in order on healthy habits. In April, we do a stream spring cleaning, okay? I would like a 3-month agreement to try new jokes. I think we ban glizzy. I think we ban coffee. I think we ban whale. I think we have to do a 3-month reset on new jokes. I think we should try it. We should trial it. I know you're sounding like it's crazy, but I want you to know after those 3 months, Coffee Cow's going to hit different. Let me tell you something. After 3 months of not being able to say it, Coffee Cow is going to hit different. Going to hit like a fresh cup of Joe, dude. I think we do a full-on spring cleaning fucking reset, and we just try. We see what happens, bro. We got nothing to lose. We got nothing to lose and everything to gain. What if it's a great time? What if it's a refresh period? All right, we've built up so much structure. Nobody knows what to know. People come in and they don't even know how to make the proper glizzy joke. Nothing to lose but our gold chains. This guy. Dude, some people are just big A clips watchers, and they come in and they do not want to read the room. They do not want to listen to what I'm saying. They want to force a question down mid. They just don't care. It's like I'm using them like Google, bro. They just watch big A clips. They show up and it's like, I got a finance question. You will answer it. Bro, no, I don't have to. And I don't want to today. Did you see this insane Jmook clip of deleting IBDW? Is he paying you for this? You linked me a mobile clip? Why? Why link me a mobile clip, bro? Can you link me a non-mobile clip? I can't even watch this. It loads all wrong. Can you link me a non-mobile clip? Just take the M out. I tried. It didn't work. It fucking went to Clips channel. Can I just copy video address, maybe? Oh, God. Now I downloaded the clip. Okay. Okay, we're going to watch the fucking MP4 of the clip that I downloaded. Great. Perfect. Perfect. All right. I don't know how Jmook paid you for this, but let's see. Let's see what the clip is. This is Jmook, rank number 3, versus Cody, a.k.a. IBDW, rank number 1. Okay. 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 The Tapo. Okay. Wait, there's more? Needle? Knock him out of there with a porter? Okay. Wait, what? Can I ask why you took your mic and put it into open traffic? I feel like I can hear every car whizzing by. You gotta put a fucking oh, replay the last 5 seconds. I looked away. What happened? Okay. Wait. Amazing wait. Amazing! Yep. Amazing!
Yep.
Amazing! Yep! That's actually my goat. That's actually my goat. That's actually my goat. Oh, that's so smart. Dude, he forward throws him, then he jumps, then instant lands to trick him. Boom!
Yep.
Boom! Yep.
Yep.
I taught him that. I taught him every part of that. All right, now it's 4 stocks to 1 against the best player in the world. He gets back. Needle. Oh, wait, you're dead. You're not dead. Okay. It's called a 4 stock where I'm from. Let's call it a 4 stock. I will say, you've been using down airs like a motherfucker, huh? You're the only Sheik using down airs right now. And I watched it at Genesis and I was like, those are bad. And then I watch him here and I'm like, maybe he's onto something. Maybe he's cooking. Maybe I misunderstood, bro. I wasn't familiar with your game. It was a great clip. Thanks for linking me. Big A, have you seen Dune 2? If so, may thy glizzy chip and shatter. I can't. I haven't. I haven't seen it, so I don't. I can't participate in what I'm sure is a very hilarious joke. I'm sure it's like a very deep, nuanced, fire reference. I am going to see Dune. Everyone told me Dune 2 is fuego. So I'm going to see it, but I don't know exactly when. I was thinking of trying to get an IMAX seat, but they're kind of all booked. Let's watch it together. I'm actually down. Trying to get a little Dune 2 group. I actually told Nick Wang. I don't know if you know him, Wang Chang. Melee guy. Also a Sheik. We might get a group because Ari doesn't want to see it. Also, maybe Lud and Shake also want to see it. We might go big, J Mook. You might be pulled into a group here. Let me hit you up. We'll see. As a newly minted Lakers fan, are you going to stream the last quarter of the game tonight? I cannot stream a live Lakers game, unfortunately. I will watch the highlights in bed tonight, 100%. I'm trying to watch the highlights of every Lakers game so I can get caught up and become a true Lakers fan. Because I want to go to a Lakers game with Mango. Start at the formation of the NBA. I'm going to start with the milkmen and work my way forward, okay? Will you buy the Lakers? I'm thinking about it. I might buy the Lakers, yeah. Lakers booty right now? Not that bad. They're going to be better next year when guaranteed we get Bronny, okay? The GOAT, the chosen one, the future king of the NBA. And we get LeBron and Bronny playing with each other, and it's going to be a undeniable, unbeatable team. Isn't he staying in school? Not if I have anything to do with it. Imagine the father-son three-peat. You better be imagining real hard. Our Lord Jensen Huang a Warriors fan? Bro, every tech billionaire in Silicon Valley is a Warriors fan. They all buy fucking ever more expensive courtside and box seats to hang out with each other. They're all... There's no difference there. Xi Jinping's a Warriors fan? Amen, brother. I will say I confirmed have a friend who has a relative who shook hands with Xi Jinping recently, and they showed me a photo. And that blew my mind. So I am now, you know, my Xi Jinping number is like 3. That I'm getting there. That's kind of crazy. Don't get parasocial. I am parasocial for Xi Jinping. That's why I'm wearing the shirt. Do you think Xi Jinping watches Marketing Monday? I wouldn't call it watching. Do you know what I'm saying? I would call it studying. I don't think he just passively watches. I think he takes notes, and I think he analyzes, and I think he improves every day. I think he loves it. I think to him it's more of a full body high and experience. So yeah, I wouldn't say he's a viewer. That sounds too passive, you know? Speaking of nerdy tech billionaires, thoughts on the Zuck's comeback? It's been fucking impressive from a PR standpoint. The dude was synonymous with Lizard Man Robot, and now he's like probably the least hated tech billionaire of like the big, I don't know, the big five or whatever. Like, he worked out. He did UFC. He had some videos that were more human. He challenged Elon to a fight, and Elon got his mom to get him out of it. You know, it's like, I'm not saying he's a fucking good guy. I'm not saying he's a hero. I think Facebook does a lot of terrible stuff, and Instagram has been just like the fucking main line for teen depression. But he had such a low baseline, and he's like climbed a lot. Yeah, Elon definitely like gave Zuck an opportunity, that's for sure. Cyberic, thank you for the 35 months, much appreciated. He also, yeah, he doesn't have a factory, right? So it's different. But yeah, compared to Jeff Bezos, he doesn't like make employees pee in bottles or break their back and not pay them health insurance. Like, you know, so on the fucking pure hyper capitalist side, Jeff makes him look like a hero. And then on like the nerdy tech billionaire side, Elon makes him look normal and grounded. So it's just funny. Like he's just slowly improving, and it makes everyone else makes him look better. Plus he gave up on the metaverse shit. They didn't give up on it, but he like eased up on the metaverse shit. Do you know if you get pregnant at Meta, you get 9 months of leave? At Nvidia? This is so funny. I'm gonna tell this story. I mean it in all good fun. The guy, I shouldn't even say who his position is. So I'm not gonna. All right. There was a person at Nvidia who was confiding in me. They were somebody very, very high up. And they were confiding in me. They were like, hey, it was like we were having a couple beers after work. And they were like, listen, I'm progressive. Like, I get it. All right. The company's doing well. I get it. But man, the fact that one of my employees can have their wife get pregnant and they get 6 months off, that's fucking crazy. Because like paternal leave, he's like, when I was coming up, you didn't get paternal leave, bro. Oh, it was very funny. I was like, bro, you're a little old school, and we are. This company's doing well enough that I think we can have paternal leave. But it was just very funny that he told me that. Tafo, good to see you. Wow, the hero of Zero to Hero himself. Just 3 great Sheik players. Me, Tafakins, and Jmook, all in chat. I'm sorry to hear that, but I was just talking with Rochelle today after yoga about your baby, and she said it was so cute, and she got to see him, and yeah. So, you know, again, huge congrats. Very, very excited for you to be past the newborn phase. Wow. Thanks for the advice, Big A. I'm going to get pregnant for time off. Yeah, that's good. It's a good idea. Cost effective. Because raising a kid is really cheap. So getting time off for, 6-9 months is like, it'll be worth way more than the cost of raising a child for 18 years. Perfect. You can also put the kid to work to make money. Yeah. And I think Jeff Bezos has a spot in his factory. I think Jeff's got a spot in the factory. Did you guys know, by the way, very recently, our man, Big Jeffy B, TRT out of his mind. Just past Elon. He's number 1 again. Let's go, Jeff. Probably because of the subs you've been gifted here, dude. Every sub counts. We got Jeff back to number 1. That's my billionaire. And all it took was Elon throwing Tesla stock on a fucking incredible slide. Can we get a Jeff Bezos laugh for that?
You want to be a chef. Maybe you want to be a dancer. I don't know what you want to do.
I'm not sure my boss is going to like that.
But you do need to follow your passions.
Right.
I would love for it to be after I'm dead.
40 minutes with you. It's already clicking down. We're going to use every one, so no droning on. Okay?
I see what you did.
No, that's coming up too, but that was actually not supposed to be a bad pun. And then disclosure, you are an investor in Business Insider,
Yes,
which is wonderful.
a happy investor.
Thank you. It is great.
Best midnight snack while you're brainstorming?
I'm asleep at midnight.
That's important, isn't it? That's really good. A guy like you actually gets to sleep.
I am asleep. How to make it make financial sense. You know, what's not to love? You order the groceries online and we deliver them to your door. But that's very expensive.
Is it we? Are you out there hustling? Are you delivering to the door, Jeff? When you say we, I know you're getting paid for it. Are you are you delivering it? Are you out there with the fucking bags in your hand in the rain?
It's not guaranteeing success anytime you go down those alleys. You don't know whether they're going to be blind. So when you look at success and when you look at failure, how does it feel like when you're in the groove, when you actually know you're on the path to success?
Oh, it feels great. I mean, you know, you have to be in the mindset that you can accept blind alleys. But I'll tell you, the broad avenues are way more fun.
Bro laughs at his own jokes more than me, bro. Holy shit. He like has a long pause, then he just busts out laughing. It feels too purposeful. That's you in 15 years? God willing, bro. 15 years, I got $100 billion. No, my favorite Jeff Bezos laugh is when they ask about his car. This one.
Did you read the Times?
He just, because he's so prepared to get like, I don't know, to talk about his wealth, and he's like worried about it, and then
Morning New York Times.
it turns out to be a fluff question, like a total softball, and he just fucking bursts out laughing.
I saw the Times this morning. At one point on Friday, Amazon.com's total stock market value surged past $30 billion, making it worth more than a major industrial company like Texaco. That didn't blow your mind when you read it?
Well, I think if you're asking for sort of an emotional response, I think it's very humbling, and it creates a sense of responsibility.
According to my calculations, you yourself are worth somewhere in the vicinity of $9 or $10 billion today. I only say that because I've got a follow-up question.
Okay.
What's with the Honda?
This is a perfectly good car.
In July.
Classic. He's relieved. He's so relieved that question. You can tell he got tense. He got tense. It's a perfectly good car. Damn. I am sweltering in this heat. I need a fucking freezer shirt or something. Sheesh. Uh-oh. How about that, bitch? Ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da. Where's the other 99 freezer shirts? This is not a freezer shirt, but only one? What do you mean only one? Only one shirt? Fuck off with the 100 shirts. Chat. It's 10 o'clock. I have successfully waffled for 2 whole hours, making me a Marine, one of the hardest jobs in the world. I think it is time for a little house MD. If you're not a house viewer, appreciate you watching. That was a fun little stream today. Again, sorry I didn't have Was Up Beijing ready, but I think you'll appreciate the story we cut out being a full video. It's going to be pretty funny. So I think I'm going to run an ad. Everyone get a snack, get a drink, and we're going to watch another. We're nearing the end of the season, which has been the most funny season thus far. House season 6. Shoo-ba-doo-boop-boop-ba-doo. Shoo-ba-doo-doop-doop-doo. Shoo-ba-doo-doop-doop-doo. Enjoy the show. See you later. Do, 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 do. Close.